So today's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everybody. I went and saw the Star Wars The Force Awakens with my pops. My dad was the one that initially got me into Star Wars when I was a little kid. It was really cool to kind of see things come full circle and watch the new movie with him as an adult. So, it was a great fucking movie, right? Anybody that saw it, I'm not going to spoil anything because there's a lot of spoilers. And it'll just ruin the movie for you. But, you know, the movie was awesome. It was everything that I kind of wanted out of a Star Wars movie. Even being completely jaded and not expecting it to be as good as it was. It was a tightly wrapped package that delivered what I wanted out of a Star Wars film. I mean, there was a little bit of too many, I guess, fan service moments. You know, oh, it's the hologram chess, and oh, it's whatever. That's fine. I don't care. That's fun. But as a movie, it stands alone as a great thing. The movie itself, though, was almost ruined for me because of this guy and his yapping little brats. Sorry, but if you have kids that don't even know how to read yet, you shouldn't bring them to public venues where it requires people to be quiet. Fuck you. Now, a few times during the movie, these obnoxious brats kept yapping and wouldn't shut their mouth, and the father, a few times, shushed them, you know. He said, shh, be quiet, and that's fine, and I didn't mind that. I get it. But also, you shouldn't be bringing those fucking little brats with you. But whatever. But when he stopped reprimanding his kids and just let them yell and scream, you know, I'm not going to sit by and not say anything about it. So you know what? I did all I could do in a movie theater and go, shh, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch Star Wars and wait for this movie since I've been a little kid. Never liked the prequels. Well, I mean, looking back, the prequels are garbage. When you're a kid, it's like, they're okay. They're not really what I want. The acting's horrible, but fine, whatever. Metachlorians, I don't even want to think about that, but okay. And that was one of the things that the new films did. They did not mention anything about the prequels, about anything. So it was like, yes, a standalone continuation. There are 4 Star Wars films, okay? Perfect. But these kids wouldn't shut their goddamn yappers. So keep going shush. And at one point, the guy turns around and he goes, hey, stop shushing my kid. And they go, well, they're being loud. Do something about it. And he said, I don't even know what he said after that, but I said, all right, whatever you say, pal. And then for like a half hour, all I was thinking about is what the fuck I was going to say to this guy when the movie was over. How I was going to, like, humiliate him in front of his children and all this fucked up shit. And then halfway through, I was like, you know what, just stop. Just stop. What's the point? This guy's being a piece of shit, but what are you going to do by confronting him? You're just going to make everything worse. It's Christmas Eve. But I tell you, I turned to my dad, and I was like, I'm going to fucking talk to this guy. And he's like, please don't. And I was like, all right, it's fine. But there's nothing more that I wanted to do than go over and be like, hey, kids, you know your father doesn't have enough common sense to teach you to shut the fuck up in a movie theater. So maybe I'm going to have to smack some sense into your pops here and Amelia. Like, I didn't even, like, I was going to take my knives out and hand them to my dad and be like, hold this, and take my jacket off and beat the shit out of this guy in the parking lot. I was fucking furious. But that's not a very, holiday thing to do. And honestly, I wouldn't have done that anyway. But there's nothing more than at the time that I wanted to do than that. The moral of the story is, don't bring your little shit stains to a fucking movie theater if they don't know how to behave themselves. I was a well-behaved child, alright? If my parents took me someplace, I was expected to behave myself, and if I didn't, well then I was a piece of shit person. And it wasn't even like my parents had to tell me. It was, I knew that I was misrepresenting my family and making them look bad. So when you take out your little stupid kids to fucking public venues where it requires you to be quiet, you're making yourself look like a goddamn moron. I don't care how much you want to get away from your wife during the hustle and bustle of the holidays and take your shitty fucking cum stains of children to the movie theaters. But please, leave your shit at home and be a responsible human being. Dummies. Anyway, go see Star Wars. It's great. It's good old fun.